Okay, having a look at some logarithms today. We regularly refer to them as logs, and we talk about our log laws. Now, the first thing that you'll generally start with when you start looking at logs and log laws is this relationship between these two equations. So we've got a to the power of x equals y is the equivalent to when we have log a base a, y is equal to x. And you'll be working back and forth between these two when you're doing your logs. Now, if you are in the Queensland Maths Methods syllabus, you will get this on your formula sheet. So that will be there for you to refer to and be able to use if you need a reminder. Now, first one we've got here is our log 381. We're going to do a rearranging to get it from our log form into our other form. So here I like to have this one so I can see that my a corresponds there, my y corresponds there. So I can then write so I don't know what the x is obviously, so I'm going to write a to the power of x equals y, but my a is 3, so I can write 3 to the power of x is equal to 81. Now I know that 3 to the power of 4 is equal to 81. So I can write 3 to the power of 4 there. And then that way I can solve it and say that x must be equal to 4. So it's a way to be able to change it and then solve for the x. Here we've got log of base 10 is 0.1. I just wanted to throw this one in just because it's a little bit different. So when we write that in our other format, our a this time is 10, so we're writing 10, we don't know what the x is, and our 0.1 goes over here. Now when I've got 0.1, that's the same as 1 over 10. Now when I write 1 over 10, that's the same as writing 10 to the negative 1. Therefore my x must be equal to negative 1. That's why I thought I'd throw that one in, just because it's a little bit different, because it brings in your negative indices as well. Now, in the next couple of videos, we're going to go through one video at a time, going through these log laws here. So when we have log of base a, mn, we can split that up and say that that's log of a, m plus log of a, n. So the same way we often will see it like this. If we've got the same base there for our log, we can multiply that number there. If we're dividing, we're subtracting. If we've got, and this is one you might have used if you've done any little bit of solving of exponentials, like solving for a power of n, you might have used this little method with the log where if you've got a power here, you can bring it to the front. And then we've got, if we have a negative one there, that's the same kind of rule as this one, the negative's coming out the front. And then our ones here, if we've got log a1 equals 0, and log aa is equal to 1. So in the next couple of videos, I'm going to go through some examples for each of those laws.